G'day everyone. Have you ever stopped to think about this? That as believers, we are, or should be, true believers, the most humble people on earth. Therefore, we don't have any judgment on others, especially unbelievers, because we know that we're sinners that have been saved by grace through faith. Not that we can boast. It's only the Lord's work in us that is keeping us going. We get to the end of ourselves and we realise, I got nothing, but Jesus has got everything. So we shouldn't be pointing the finger at unbelievers because they're in the world without a hope. Have no way of being able to keep the law because they're still under the rule of the world system, the flesh and the devil. They can't break free without the power of Jesus, without the power of God. They're hopeless. So Jesus didn't come into the world to condemn the world. He came to save. He offers a message of reconciliation to the world. Now, in the church, if you're saying you're a believer but you're still in sin, it's okay if you're saying you're struggling and you need help and don't want to stay there. That's one thing. But to be openly sinning and saying, it doesn't matter, God forgives me, justifying your sin, that's another thing. That is the stuff that we as believers judge. But we're not judging the brother as in looking down at them and saying you should. We're judging the sin. We have to humbly and carefully lead that brother out. That's done by getting close enough, letting your own pride get in the way, and just take that speck out of their eye. Us ranting at the world, judging profusely other believers is not the way forward. We are called to judge false prophets, so we're called to judge false teaching, because a little bit of that gets in a church and it can just ruin the whole body of Christ if that was possible, because the true believers will always believe despite false teachings being amongst them. But Paul was very clear about false teaching. Like in Galatians, you read his book of Galatians, it was all very hot and very angry towards these people that were coming in, putting the believers back into bondage. So we should have that same fire, that anger at false teaching. I really believe that. Right, thanks. These are things I was thinking about today. See ya.